whole thing for like Umbrella Academy. I don't think I'm gonna go through the show mainly just because like it was alright. I'm not gonna go through it because I don't know. I don't have a love for that show where I want to go through it at this point. Even though I did enjoy it, and I would recommend it to watch as a fun watch. But in the spirit of that, what? I don't know if I want to do what superpower or what superpower from that show.
Okay.
Because I feel like when it comes to superpower from that show, it's like me personally, it's up between rumors and rumors and teleporting.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, what? You got gross monkey strength. You got
No.
throwing stuff and making it curve, which is cool, but it's not as versatile as I want.
Yeah.
I need something fit for like espionage.
Yeah.
Who else? That's the older brother, Diego.
Vanya
just controls sound, and it's like so.
She could fly.
Like, yeah, I'm the strongest, but like, imagine if I just rumored myself that I could fly. Does that work?
I don't think so. I don't think that's how that works.
What would be your reasoning for it not working though?
Because
I think she said in the show she could rumor herself.
Yeah, to forget something.
Yeah, but if you can rumor yourself to forget something, you can rumor to yourself to do other stuff.
Yeah, but I can't just now defy just all like.
That is defying physics. You're making your memories go away.
People do it all the time.
What, make memories go away?
Yeah, like traumatic, like dissociative, like amnesia. Like people do it
Nah,
all the
but
time.
that's not.
Like,
she made herself forget.
That's more plausible than just like, you know what? You can fly. Alright, bet. Now I can just know how to like.
So, but think about it. So what if I rumored someone?
Like,
I told them I heard a rumor that you jump 50 feet in the air. Would they not be able to do it?
They'd certainly try.
I think they just do it because she's like she rumored someone to strangle their brother.
Yeah, because they could physically do that.
She rumored someone's head exploding. Physically impossible. So she can rumor you to do something that's not physically possible for you.
Okay, I forgot that happened.
Yeah,
Alright, fair.
Yeah.
Valid.
I heard a rumor that I could fly, I'd be able to fly.
You know,
I don't
right.
know how long, but I'd be tapped in for a couple minutes. Yeah. What was it? Teleporting?
Yeah.
It sucks because it's not between teleporting, because yeah, flying is cool, but then could I rumor myself to teleport is the question.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna think. Like, oh, so now it's a cheat code?
This is why comic book writers have to like contain themselves.
Because if you're gonna go with that, then technically you can say like, oh,
because I could just do whatever
teleporting is flying. If I'm like, oh, teleporting through the air, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, technically, if you can continuously teleport with no worry about like how he worries about it running out, I think that's just for plot. Like if you didn't have to worry about it running out, you could technically fly by teleportation. But there's no point.
Yeah.
Because you could just teleport. Teleport from place to place.
So what would you rather be able to get there just immediately, or just be able to fly there? Just because when you get there, you want to fly around and shit.
Oh, bro. You know what? I think I have to go with rumor.
All right.
Because I think teleportation is just a childlike wonder to me. Where like I just naturally find it cool to step through a portal and then come out somewhere else. But like, it's not really useful for much.
Except for like studying, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like
you
if
can't
I
get out
had,
the way fast enough, like, you're stuck to like, oh, is that for some more? Right. Niggas can't find you real quick.
And
you know?
the thing is, like, yeah, cool, I'd be able to fight and like do espionage, but like, say I were to get powers right here, right now, I think I'd make more use of the rumor power than I would. Because I could go to the bank and just be like, I heard a rumor. Like, I withdraw the 100,000.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it has to be rumor.
Okay, but what about the other girl, the handler's daughter? She got the mimic.
She doesn't count. She's like Deadpool.
All right.
Not even. Is she a mimic?
That's technically what you're trying to do, though. Nah, because she was born. You don't remember she stole her. I don't think she gave her the powers. So technically, she is the cheat code you sit here trying to make with the rumor shit.
Yeah, but my thing is, was her power mimicry, or was it she just had everyone else's powers?
I thought she just.
Let's say it was.
You know what?
Mimicry.
No, nah, because I think she would have to know what your power is. Like, maybe you would have to do it. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Let's just say it was mimicry. That's only useful if you see someone else with another.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm not worried about. It's essentially mimicry is only useful. I'm thinking like I'm the only one with powers. I just got powers out of nowhere.
I mean, but technically she had other power sharing before the vault.
What?
Technically, like, she would have all the power she's already mimicked in the vault. Because, like, oh, she goes to the next battles and, like, oh, now I can't fight because I don't know what you're.
Well, sometimes mimicry doesn't come with a stockpile. It's more just like, while I'm in the fight with you, I can copy your shit because it's right in front of me. But, like.
Nerd.
Yeah, no, fuck her.
Yeah, no, literally.
Welcome to fucking. Oh, shit, I don't even know. Yeah, episode 12. Welcome to episode 12. Hear me out. If you have a superpower not if you have a superpower, but if you have a superpower that you want, drop it in the comment. There's no point to that, because no one, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Help.
Welcome to episode 12 of Hear Me Out. I'm your host, Missy.
I'm Adam. That's the part I was forgetting.
Yeah, I was like, where do I go after this? Yeah.
Alright, we have superpowers. I have another one. You're a hairstylist.
Yeah.
I don't like when people refer to my hair as nappy. And I don't understand, is this like a regular term that people just use now? I don't like it.
I don't like it either. People have said that to you, like, recently or something?
I don't remember what made me think about it. I think it was just someone describing someone's hair texture as nappy. And I was like, that's not the proper term. Like, just call my hair thick. Or like, extra curly. Like, nappy to me refers to like, when I was younger and like, I had short hair and you get the little BB.
That's what I think. And it's just like,
but that's
I'm thinking your entire head is,
Or like when you let it grow out and it's just like, you know, it looks like a Brillo pad basically, or like a huge sponge.
I don't like that word. But like, especially for locks, that'd be weird, because like, for a lock, like.
Yeah, like I don't understand.
I don't, because like, what do you mean? Like, it's a style. I
don't think nappy's a word that should be used.
Because at the end of the day, hair is hair, because like, people have this thing, oh, I got good hair, No, like, healthy hair is good hair. Like, hair is hair. Like, it just,
Yeah, the thickness of your hair doesn't matter, dog. It's either healthy or not.
Yeah, and I try to rationalize, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
If anything, my hair is a breed above yours because it's constantly suffocating itself, and it's still strong enough to prevail. I have so much hair, but like, I'm still vibing.
You be taking care of it though.
I just mean in general, like if you got not as thick hair, your hair is like easy, free flowing, you know, it just grows. Mine struggles. Struggles with strife and oppression.
Oh no, not the oppression.
Oppression of pillows and shit like that.
You sleep in a bonnet.
I don't mean I don't get pressure. Like,
I mean, I guess, yeah, but
like if I had an afro, a bonnet wouldn't make a difference. I'd still wake up with half my head smushed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but moral of the story is my hair's not nappy, dog. I don't like that.
Yeah, stop saying your hair nappy. It's not. A little tangled, maybe. What if you get through it? Matter of fact, I gotta book your girl, Missy202.com. Licensed cosmetologist, licensed barber. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, she gets haircuts for $5, so.
Alright, he's lying.
She come with a receipt from the last one.
You're lying.
Well, you gotta get deals if you're gonna promote.
That's cool and all, but if you came for the first one, you know I'm like that. So now you better come back and get that whole thing for $5? I'm sorry. I'll clean that real cost that cheering all that. I'll be having deals and stuff. Like, go to the website, you see those for $5 a haircut just on a regular. Oh, because you came before? Nah.
Do people who are larger have like larger heads?
Mm-hmm.
Do you charge more?
No.
Oh, wow, you're pretty inclusive, huh?
Yeah, I try. I really do try. It's so funny though, because sometimes it's so funny. Because it just be a whole extra, like, boom, on the back of the neck. I'm like, hold on now, you go a little
That's crazy. You just grow up. There's more of your body and hair.
There's more literally dome. It's just an extra, like, cause like they still have full neck. It's not like, oh, got hairy ass neck. No, it be full neck, but it just the head just be. I'm like, it's skull.
This was a mashup segue to try and get to the girl that was too big to go on the lift. Not too big to go on the lift. She was very large in weight and got rejected by the Uber driver. And while he did not handle the scenario the best, like he was kind of mean, and you know, it is what it is. But at the same token,
I don't like
brother, that's kind of.
They have a Uber XL. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but like.
That's what he said.
I'm not saying I'm genuinely.
He was like, they got Uber XL. She's like, I don't want to pay for an Uber XL. I've never had to pay for that.
And somebody's back tires probably. I don't know, bro.
I think it's a personal level thing. Like if your car is built for it and you're cool with it, sure.
My entire back seat is just full of persons. I'm saying, and it's not like, oh, the person's over here.
Your bumper jack.
Like, nah, like she over here just. Nah, I am. That's a SUV type of situation.
That's a carriage type of
leg room. Because, girl, I know your leg's not comfortable. You push up back there. Unless you full on, like, laying out or something. Like, I don't know. Like, in which direction is you laying? I'm not trying to, you know, but.
But, the craziest part is, after that, there's a couple things that's happened after that. First off, she went and did a whole speech where she was like, fat people need to be included like disabled people are. And like she's kind of going on a presidential run. And I'm really not understanding it because it's like, what do you want? Were escalators and elevators not enough?
Literally, actually, no, literally, let's talk about it.
What compensation could we get? You want us to just start making wider cars? You're still gonna have to buy a car. You could have just bought an SUV. So what is included in the inclusion of obese people? Is it walkies? Because she did an appearance, like everyone apparently gets to do. She did a club appearance and she fell like a turtle. And it's like, so what do you want, like a baby walker? So you can keep your balance while you're outside doing shit? I'm being really mean now. But
but literally, I want her to think, like, what could she possibly want? What do you mean?
There literally is no, there's no.
Am I supposed to like, give up my seat in the bus for you because you're fat?
To include. Even though I'm supposed to give up my seat when there's a seat next to me. You just can't fit in it.
Because you're not going to come over here last night, sat up on me. You're going to sit on me.
And my thing is, I don't even have to sit here and be like, oh, we'll just work. Just go to the gym. Bro, there's actively supplements, drugs, all this stuff to lose weight. Yeah, it costs money, but at the end of the day, it's still available. So what more do you want?
You're asking everybody else to make it more accessible, which costs money because you're fat.
Something for the most part that you kind of.
And let's be clear, we're not talking about always like regular fat people. We talking about
regular fat people.
Like, you got
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, if you've actually seen she's morbidly obese.
Like that's.
It's an inconvenience to her and everyone around her. Maybe not everyone around her, but it is an inconvenience, and I don't get why. I'm really not understanding. And it's kind of funny because it's just. I don't really know what she thought was going to happen, seeing as, like, Trump just got made president. And he's actively getting rid of, like, DEI programs and all that other nonsense. So it's like, what makes you think getting up and just, it's not going to amount to anything. Speaking of.
Like, she's better off starting a GoFundMe to get, like, lipo or something.
Don't you have to, like, you have to be below a certain weight for that?
You can't chop that shit off?
Nah, because I think it's a surgery, so, like, you just have to be below a certain weight.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that right? Yeah.
That's why at a certain point, there's really nothing, I don't think there's much you can do. Because your body just obviously gets weaker and weaker.
Yeah, more accessible to us. I'm sorry. That casket would be huge. And I'm not trying to think, like, I'm not wishing ill on nobody. But that's not no regular size. You can't just, squish her up in there. Like, what do they just, like, this is too much for the cremators? Like, what do they do? They got large? You have to buy an extra plot or something?
An extra plot. Do you have to buy a larger casket for obese?
Because I feel like I'm being mean by asking these
I'm not, I'm really confused.
things, but it's just like, that's mad folks.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got oversized caskets. Yeah, they'll just make a custom casket.
Word.
Also dig a custom hole.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of tough.
But they got accommodations though. But they're acting like,
It's kind of tough. You get your own like fat plot.
Mm-hmm.
Double wide grave.
Yeah.
She really thinks she's the king of the castle.
No, for real.
I was about to transition, but then you started talking again.
Sorry.
Nah, it doesn't matter. This is just a random thing on my notes.
Hmm.
Mississippi masturbation ban.
What?
Their slogan is contraception starts with erection. It's basically, I'm gonna pull up the article.
Yeah, cause I need to hear
Stop
it.
looking at me like that.
I'm like, how you gonna tell me?
A Democratic Mississippi state senator introduced legislation this week that makes it unlawful for men to masturbate without the intent to fertilize an embryo. With the lawmakers criticizing anti-abortion measures that only focus on the women's role, the bill dubbed the Contraception Begins with Erection Act was introduced by State Senator Bradford Blackmon on Monday. For those convicted of violating the law, financial penalties will be imposed and will gradually increase. The first penalty for masturbation in your own home will be $1,000.
How you gonna know?
The second penalty will be $5,000. And if you get caught beating off for a third time, you'll get a $10,000 fine. Blackmon, the first-term legislator, included two exceptions. The first being sperm donations, and the other being when using contraception that would prevent fertilization. So we can still fuck if she's on birth control? Loophole.
Hold on, let me think of that. Pause. Cause that don't make no sense. If she's on if there's contraception to prevent it, but the whole point is not netting unless you are intending to fertilize. So then what's the
Yeah, because technically
point?
using the condom would be illegal.
Yeah.
Because you're busting a nut without trying to fertilize.
So what's the
Let me continue.
Alright.
The bill highlights the fact that and brings the men's role into the conversation he had. People can get up in arms and call it absurd, but I can't say that bothers me. If it passes, if it gets signed and passes, it'll take effect July 1st. It's talking about 12 states that abandoned, or that near total ban on abortion, blah, blah, blah. When a bill has been filed that would regulate what a man is able to do with his own body in his own home, it suddenly has people up in an uproar. I am trying to figure out when it's okay for the government to dictate what you do in the privacy of your own home. Apparently, it is when the laws regulate men. I guess that's someone's argument towards it. How do you feel, woman?
I'm thinking, cause I don't want to say she could with that one, cause it's not like, oh.
It's not a girl.
Okay, cause I'm like, I don't get it, cause like, birth control is not mandated, you know, it's not a law. And I get what you're trying to say, oh, cause abortion, they're trying to ban, yes. Like, I'm not trying to act like, oh, like, whatever, like, cause no, like, they didn't mind the business. But, it's just like, so, I can't. Like, it's not even like they're saying, like, oh, sex unless you're planning on, like, having a kid is banned. I can't jack off. So if I don't want any relief, I have to just bring someone into this world. What you talking about? Like, cause,
Mind you, I'm the first one to tell you, oh, you don't need sex, blah, blah, but like, what are you talking about here?
Cause I hear that, you don't need sex.
Because last time I checked, it's like medically.
But I can't jack off?
it's mentally like healthy
I don't get it.
for me to bust nuts on a regular. So I don't know what he thinks he's gonna accomplish by this. Because now all you're gonna have is like, God forbid we got all the men that are outside doing dirt. And then you got the men that are in the house like minding their business. Now they can't even do that without the threat of getting raided. Could you imagine? You're just in your house by yourself beating your meat and then the SWAT team busts in the window. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I'm really just thinking, like, so what if they don't catch you in the act where they're going to raid your trash can to see if they're, like, not residue somewhere, or, like, oh.
So there's too many napkins in this kitchen trash can.
We collected samples from, like, the water pipes and the DNA records, mind you, so come with us. What? Like, imagine.
That's actually crazy, because there's a school that put out a notice.
Yeah, I know,
about
and
the
my
nut
school
and the
had that shit picked up. It was so disgusting.
Your school had that?
Yeah.
What the fuck school did you go to?
It was so stupid.
No, it's so stupid. What do you mean it's so stupid? What were the boys in your school doing?
I don't know. They're dickheads.
You went to a school with a bunch of dangers to society.
It's me.
You live a weird life, because for you to just be like, that's normal, is crazy, bro.
Because honestly, I forgot it happened until I started seeing the posts from other schools having it and shit. I'm like, no, that did happen. I'm like, I thought it was like, literally, when I heard it, I thought it was, oh, this is so stupid. I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't think my brain fully, like, processed, like, nah, ain't no way. I don't know. I would
have never talked to any boy from my school again.
That's the thing, I never talked to them like that anyway. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know.
Nah. All of y'all would have been relegated to a section of the cafeteria. That's crazy. Wash your hands. Nah, no one's dapping me up ever again, brother. Don't ever put your hands on me. Cause like at that time, that's in high school, brother. Like y'all are in school. It's bad enough y'all are going to the bathroom, probably not washing your hands. You telling me you went to the bathroom, rubbed one out, and then came outside like, hey, yo, bro, the third period was lit. Y'all are disgusting. I don't know what school y'all went to, but you need help.
I think I came out alright.
That's to be determined.
Oh,
Till we catch you fucking, I don't know, beating off in the bathroom of Chick-fil-A.
That's so disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know where it was coming from. It was just like rolling out.
Never.
You never beat your meat in Chick-fil-A? Why?
Public bathroom? No.
You don't
I'm not even playing my butt. I'm not even playing my butt. So y'all know toilet seat when I go to the bathroom. So you think like what? But just wait, what? I'm think of logistics. Like I'm not trying to. Oh, you know how my clothes are wet. I'm gonna just be stripped down naked in Chick-fil-A. You know all the nasty shit air just all over my face. Nah.
Why are you getting butt naked? Oh, are you a man or a woman in this scenario? It doesn't matter. Just you can get one out standing up.
No, I can't. And not as a woman, because yes, I can. But it's gonna get everywhere. So like I said, for me to go walk out clothes, but I have to take that off. Cause how? So I'm supposed to like only back and do it like this. Like I mean, I guess, but at that point, any of this is gonna take forever, and I'm gonna just have Chick-fil-A air in my butt crack. No.
Chick-fil-A air conditioning is wafting out.
No. They don't even be having toilets because you know how I am about closing the lid before you flush. They don't even be having those. It's just like, I go to my bathroom, like a Chick-fil-A, a public restroom? No. I'm more just like trying to fold myself into myself just thinking about it.
It's about the rush, dog. You go into the bathroom, you don't lock the door.
I hate
You thinking someone could come in. Huh?
Fuck no.
Yeah, no, me neither. You want to talk about the Grammys?
Sure, what about them?
Um,
I didn't watch any of the Grammys. I haven't seen any posts. I haven't.
Oh, I didn't watch the Grammys either, but I did read the Spark Notes.
Okay.
They gave Kendrick 5 Grammys, which matches Drake's total Grammys, which is cute, but I read something. Kendrick has like way more Grammys. Kendrick has a lot of Grammys.
Over 10?
I think so. Yeah, he's got 22 Grammys.
Oh shit, go on.
Yeah, he's got 22 Grammys, so now he's got, 27? Drake only has 5, so I guess that was like a little from the Grammys to Drake. Which is cute. I feel like everyone is indulging in this more than Kendrick is himself, and I think that's great for y'all. Grammys was like, yeah, we're gonna jump on this. Taylor Swift did the stanky leg to Not Like Us. Yeah, Taylor Swift and Kendrick are besties, bro.
No way.
And that officially
I
makes
need
me.
to see it.
That officially makes me back on Taylor's side.
You're a Swiftie?
Yeah, bro, I was until it got crazy. Taylor Swift is sick. You didn't grow up listening to fucking. What's that song she got? The short shorts and the t-shirts.
I mean, I guess, but I was singing that
sneakers.
She's
on the cheer team. I'm on the bleachers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sitting here thinking about what we could
Taylor
do.
Swift.
What the fuck is the name of that song? If you could see that I'm the one that understand you. You belong with me.
Yeah,
yep,
yeah.
I'm there.
I'm still sitting here trying to find the stanky leg because I need to see it.
Taylor Swift dances to Not Like Us. And as his last bit of trollage for this little public experience, Jesus, he wore a Canadian tuxedo, which I didn't even know existed. But apparently Canadians wear tuxedos that is just denim on denim.
Oh, shit.
Which is kind of tough. Like a farmer's tuxedo. Did you find it yet? Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, that's my Taylor.
That's so cute.
Nah, yeah, I'm back on Taylor's side, because now she's just the awkward little white girl I always knew her as. I don't know, this whole, like, wave of just popularity, nah.
Yeah.
Little country girl, she's... Nah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Doechii performed. I think her performance was basically the biggest performance of the night.
Okay.
Which is great for her.
Yeah.
Because I think it's what? I think they said she lost her job like a year ago.
Oh, word.
She either lost her job like a year ago or 5 years ago.
I think it was a grip ago. Because I recently saw a TikTok about, I guess somebody was asking like who's your favorite new artist or something. And then the example she gave was, I forget everyone she listened to. Doechii was one of them. And I'm like, those are not new people. Doechii been making music for like a good few years now. Like, yeah,
Doechii been around for a minute. But it paid off because she's now she's now one of 3 female black winners of Best Rap Album.
Oh, what? Congrats.
Other ones are Lauryn Hill and I think Cardi B.
Love that.
Yeah, I don't know how Cardi B beat it up there, but...
Cardi B?
Yeah.
She can rap.
I guess that's just a wave.
Yeah. Because I can understand if, Cardi's not for you. But objectively, like, if you actually listen to, like, I don't know, like, bars, cadence, beat, like, it's nice. It's fire. Like, okay, it could not be what you want to hear, cool, but, like, how she live her shit is been on fire. So like, I'm not gonna be mad because she got.
She makes better hits than she does like regular music though.
Yeah.
Which is not bad, but it's just like that's.
Yeah.
Why no one talks about you anymore. Also, I don't even know the last time she released an album. I think Cardi B's is done.
I don't think.
You think Cardi's gonna release an album in 2025?
Let me think
I
about it.
actually think, this is what I actually think.
End of the year, early next year maybe. I see it.
And this is why I respectfully, as much as it sucks to like keep following the
like Nicki's still dropping here or there, like.
Wait, before I go into this second one, let me get these last ones out.
Yeah.
Beyonce finally got her album Leader.
Okay.
So, and she's the first black woman to win a country album, so we out here.
Alright, lit.
Doechii won. Tokyo Tony accuses Glow of stealing it. This is just what I wrote. Accuses Glow of stealing her position as Beyonce's dick rider. Because if you watch, Glow is there just absolutely cheering the fuck out of Beyonce. I think she was nominated in the same category too, where she's like, I don't give a fuck, I want Beyonce to win.
Yeah.
And so she's in there, and when Beyonce won, she's like screaming for her. And Tokyo Tony gets online. Do you even know who Tokyo Tony is?
Yeah.
That's
why I'm not shocked.
pretty good. But so she gets online and she's talking shit about Glow, like, oh, you're a dick rider, like, I would never be out there screaming for a bitch. Beyonce would never do that for you. La-di-da-di-da. I started deep diving, came to find out, oh, she don't like Beyonce for God knows what reason. I think she's just a certified hater, professionally. But all that is circumvented because Glow is now the first brand ambassador of all of Fenty's lines. Yeah, dog.
Yeah!
Glow's out here fucking living.
I love that. Yeah, Glow.
I really do enjoy her because she does give hella like
she's fun.
Rihanna vibes.
I love Glow. Who's favorite?
Oh, but what I was going to go into is like I hate to keep talking about the Drake and Kendrick beef, but it's like it does really suck because from the jump I was on Kendrick's side, not because of like we're accusing Drake of anything, but mainly just because like Kendrick is always gonna have a message and like an actual reason for his actions, whereas like I get it, I fuck with Drake. I really don't. Like, honest to God, I probably listen to as much Drake as I do Kendrick. But it's like, Drake doesn't, his shit don't mean anything.
Yeah.
It's either party music. Now, honestly, it's all party music. It used to be like, and that's the thing, the stuff way back, I enjoyed that a lot more. Yeah, it was sad Drake or whatever, but like, when sad Drake was rapping, it was tough.
Yeah.
I especially don't like all the singing stuff is
yeah.
It's really starting to get mid. I don't know if maybe he's losing his voice with age or something, but his singing is getting mid.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's just I actually kind of back Kendrick's like I back his message deep down, where it's just like rap is like it's not inherently like aggressive in a negative way, but it's a competitive sport. So like, it's less about what he said to Drake, more about what he did. You know what I mean? Which is for simply, he basically just walked up to Drake and called him a bitch, and you didn't do shit about it. You're the biggest man in the world, and you ain't do shit about it. I'm a little 5 foot Kenny, and you just let me get away with stepping all over your fucking shit, bro. Like, and it's like, essentially, Kendrick did nothing more than Drake's done his entire career, which is just troll people. The only difference is Kendrick wasn't doing it before. That's what gets everyone's attention. That's Drake's bag. Drake's bag is adapting to whatever way is there.
Yeah.
Whatever's the most popular, he's going to adapt to it, and he's going to just make the most of it. And in those regards, I really do respect it. You did a great job, dog. But at the end of the day, as a black man, I gotta respect Kendrick's tenacity. Like, I really do, because if it's one thing I love, it's to watch like a giant fall. It's to watch a king fall. It's to watch the end of an era, anything like that. And that's what I feel like this was. I feel like this was. And that's not to say this is the end of Drake's era. No, Drake's gonna continue making party music, bro. The party's never gonna fucking stop. Yeah, Kendrick said, "Watch the party die." He didn't mean it literally, brother. The party's never gonna stop. But I think he kind of wanted there to be less of this overlap, where it's like this party rap is real rap, and all this other like conscious poetic garbage, keep it down here where no one wants to see. And that's really not even what rap was to begin with, though. Battle rap, all that other nonsense, where like people are actually getting into their craft and making art. Not the same thing, dog. That's why I think it's funny how much They Not Like Us has been like blown up, where it's like those Canadians ain't like us, or the fucking East Coast ain't like us. Are we the East Coast? Yeah, I'm the East Coast. The East Coast ain't like us, and it's like, brother, it's just they not like us. Like y'all niggas not built like us. Like I don't know why y'all are taking it so like socially, politically serious when it's just like, for Kendrick, he's just saying, yo, Drake and his niggas just ain't like us. The niggas that make music like Drake and the niggas that rap like Drake, y'all just not like us. And he's dead fucking right. You're not like me. That's why I got up here and battered you, and you ain't do shit about it.
So you think the Super Bowl performance was not necessarily in reference to They Not Like Us at all?
I don't
was that
think.
A separate message, you think?
My thing is, I don't think the Super Bowl performance is going to be a specific message to Drake. I don't think any of this.
No, I don't mean directly to Drake, but you're saying like They Not Like Us is not a racial or political thing, but like the Super Bowl performance and like you don't think that had anything to do with any the new songs or something?
Nah, hold on. I feel like that's like a different topic.
Okay, how so?
Well, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think.
Because not even necessarily, oh, something's gonna happen with it, but it's just like, not even like, oh, it's an unclear message. People are already debating on who they are. So then he comes, does Super performance, and then it's like, all black people dressed in American flag, and performing the song. So it's like, is there any correlation, or is that just some whole separate thing he is doing? Like you had,
I think the message of the stage play and the message of the song are not the same.
Okay, that was pretty much the question.
Yeah.
Alright.
But back to the fucking topic of I'm losing it. Oh, the message of the album in general is not the album, the fucking song. It's just not inherently that visceral. And I wish people would stop taking it that way. Because I feel like despite how visceral he sounded, it's just a rap song. And it kind of makes you think like, yeah, dog, like, no one said he had to be that visceral. Like, it's just a rap song and he's just being aggressive on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what we do. Black people are just inherently aggressive sometimes. So it's like, you guys are kind of proving his point. But off that, honestly, the biggest thing I kind of wanted to talk about, which ironically sucks, is Kanye.
Okay.
I don't understand. I've never seen someone have so many spirals downward as this man right here. Did you see what happened?
No.
Kanye arrived to the red carpet of the Grammys for all of like a couple minutes with Bianca fully naked.
Oh yeah, I think that. Oh brother, yeah, that's so dumb, so dumb.
And he gets kicked out. And at that point, I was just like, oh yeah, whatever. It's just, we're not gonna have a fucking butt naked lady just in the Grammys. You're just trying to make a mess. So they sent him away. Cool. Then he put out his post the next day, and he was like, my wife is bigger than the Grammys. Like, we beat the Grammys, we won. And it really got me thinking, where I'm just like, so is she just a tool?
Yeah, I would assume that was like his first statement. I'm like, okay, so Kim look alike. Cool.
That's cool. That could have been like, oh, you just had an obsession with that face.
Yeah, and then proceeded to have her naked like all the time after it was a problem because Kim does it.
And my thing is, until this tweet, I could have taken it as that's just what she wants to do. This post makes me feel like, nah, like you're taking it. Whether this is her choice to just dress like this or not, you're taking advantage of that. Like, you sought her out and sought to bring her to these places because you knew who she was and what she wanted to do. And I'm kind of over it because no one talks about it, and he's not. What does Kanye do nowadays? But just bullshit 24/7.
Everyone eats it up.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone eats it up. Whatever it is, like, he makes music, he got his clothing. Everyone eats it up.
Yeah, honestly, just a disgusting display. It's funny that I guess I kept the tweet. Someone said people are losing their minds over this, but I love it. I can't watch a TV show these days without exploitative male nudity. So this is equality. Are we not watching the same TV as this guy? Because where's all this male nudity? I will say Netflix does have a thing about dicks, but I feel like I've been watching anime all my life. Right? I've been seeing titties all day and night.
Anime.
To be fair, anime shows me a fair amount of dicks too. They're just censored, which is still.
But we're not gonna compare cartoon to real life.
Well, I'm just saying projection in general, like whether you're sexualizing them in a cartoon or whether you're sexualizing them in a live action show, it's still the sexualization of women. And I would argue that the one of cartoons is a little worse because they are inherently just bullshitting with the objective, like nature of a sexual body. So it's like, that's why certain shows I only like shows where like the nudity is necessary. For example, Kill la Kill. Yeah, there is flashy nudity, but all in all, the whole show is about clothing. The whole the whole refugee side, the resistance is nudist because clothes are taking over the world. So it's like it makes complete sense why. Even her power system, where it's like it's draining blood, so it actually, the thinner the outfit gets, the less blood it drains. Cool, makes sense. But it's all dumb BS. There's ones that are way worse than that. But I'm just not understanding how now we're seeing dicks on screen and you're like, this is gross exploitation of the male body. Yeah. No one wanted to see this. I've never had a dick appear on my screen and I've been like, I wanted to see this. I don't think anyone does. Even women.
Yeah, no, never. I was like, oh yeah.
Like a random dude's dick just feels like too much. Does that make sense? Like, if I see a random girl's tits,
Well,
it doesn't feel like much.
I lied. Cause okay, in anime, yeah, no, I never did. I don't know. But
Well, I'm
that
talking
show.
more live action on that. No,
Come on, on the show, there's a show, All the Queens of Men. Now, I haven't watched all of it. I seen a couple episodes when I was doing a house call with this girl, and I'm like, in that situation, let it thing drop a little bit. Yeah,
the
like.
thing is, though, so they don't show anything, right?
As far as what I find now.
I think that's what you don't understand is that once they start showing stuff, you're going to like it less.
Probably.
The reason they're not showing, that's the whole reason
Probably.
for enticement, is because you're not ever going to see it. You know what I mean? And you can envision and imagine it. But once it drops and then it's
you know what?
scenario,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've actually ever.
Different.
Yeah, no. Something always kind of bit. Nah.
Yeah, because it's the same way. It's the same way for men. Like seeing a pair of tits. That's if you equate seeing a pair of tits to the man's chest. Like if he's built and you see his chest and you're like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the same thing. You feel me? Taking the shirt off doesn't elicit that same response, but then seeing the genital, it kind of. If I'm not in it, I don't really want to see it.
True. No, that's fact.
I don't even know how we got there.
Kanye.
I have this and this is random, but why the fuck not? I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, I said this before. I'm gonna go on a small anime rant.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shit talk the boys.
Alright.
Cause Dragon Ball and Hunter x Hunter just ain't that good. And I'm tired of this because my goal, One Piece, is always really put at the bottom of the big three. And I don't get it. I really don't get it because respectfully, you know, technically it's a big four. Because it's Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball, One Piece.
Okay.
Who's usually not included in that?
I think Bleach.
Nah. You wouldn't know about Bleach, but Bleach is 100% included. Naruto's 100% included. What is it? Bro. It's gotta be the big four. It can't be. Based on public view, it can't be anything else. Because you can't take One Piece out of it, and you can't take. Oh, I think Naruto's not in it. I think the big three technically consists of like the big three of running stuff. Maybe not. Bro, I'm actually tripping. I really don't know.
I don't be following lists and whatnot, so I can't really have no.
It's technically One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. So who got taken out of it just then?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball's not included. Oh, so there's several factors why it's not included. Okay, so that's what I thought. I think it's timing is the main reason. I think Dragon Ball started after all of the other ones.
Okay.
But those three are the biggest long-standing anime. Why the fuck did I even start saying? Okay. Oh, so Dragon Ball's not even one of the big things. Yeah, it's like a fat one. Dragon Ball's not that good. Dragon Ball is. I won't say it's just fights because if you watch the beginning of Dragon Ball, if you watch the OG like Dragon Ball Z, I don't really want to include Super because I don't really like Super. But the OGs are good, they're gritty, and the worst part about them was just the pacing. You see all the jokes where it's like, and then niggas screaming for like 3-4 episodes. That's cool. But other than that, when you really get down to it, Goku is the same character in every iteration of the show. Everyone basically is. No one ever progresses it. No, I won't say that Vegeta progresses and changes. Piccolo's kind of the same. He's always a good character. But there's no progression of the characters. So for me personally, Dragon Ball isn't even really a competition. I think y'all like it for nostalgia. I think you like it because it's just the peak of shonen at a certain time.
Okay.
And I think that's valid. Like, I don't think there's a reason not to like Dragon Ball. I just think the gas it gets isn't warranted anymore. Because it's genuinely one of the more bad shows nowadays.
Okay.
All the new transformations don't mean nothing. All the new character designs suck. They had Daima come out, which is the first show. Not the first, but I think the last one that the original creator made before he died. It's trash. They just turn into kids. And it makes no sense. It makes no sense. This is why I have a vendetta towards Dragon Ball 2. Because you had Gohan and Trunks, who literally became my favorite characters. Fused became my top favorite character, Gotenks. And then ever since then, they're just waste characters. They have nothing to, like, they're never used for anything. They don't continue the story as the kids of the fucking Saiyans, you know what I mean? Like, but then you go and you make a story about kids. About the original Goku Vegeta turning into kids. Why? It could have just been Trunks and Goten. And it would have been such a good show. But no, I get shit on. So no, me and Dragon Ball don't get along at all. It's a great show, but I don't think you don't need to be giving it all the credit it's got. However, Hunter x Hunter is a more complicated argument. Why? Because in essence, Hunter x Hunter is fucking great. And I know it's fucking great. But the reasons I don't like when people take it too far. You're not going to tell me Hunter x Hunter has better world building than One Piece. You're not going to tell me Hunter x Hunter has better character design than One Piece.
Nah.
It's literally the difference of 100 roster characters and 1,000 roster characters.
Yeah.
We're in two different tax brackets.
Because I like Hunter x Hunter, but definitely the character design of One Piece is a lot more, like, unique. Yeah.
Unique is the word. But, plus, on top of that, you've seen the whole thing now?
Hunter x Hunter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you remember, really?
Most of the Chimera and arc, and the first season of him, like, parents was just trying to find his dad, trying to just barter and trade shit to get money.
Mind you, they'll be like, oh, he created so many worlds. He created one separate world, really, which was the game world. When they go into the game or something.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Objectively, it's just a show full of filler arcs. Because, yeah, they're trying to find his dad, but then they're not really looking. They're just being hunters.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's great, but I think if you look at it that way, it's great. But when you look at it the other way, it's like, no, now I have to tell you, dog, like, your show's not that good. Especially when y'all Hail Mary is the Dark Continent, which is just something we know we'll never see.
Yeah.
I guarantee it took this long to get this far in Hunter x Hunter. You're not getting 50% through the Dark Country. I promise you that right now. Just as an anime fan for as long as I've been, you're not getting it. Hunter x Hunter will never finish. The manga may finish. I think he still takes breaks from sickness or whatever. But, bro, it's not gonna finish. And that just is what it is. Some shows just don't finish. But stop saying your show's that good. Talk about the power system, the best part of the show. Literally one of the greatest power systems ever to be in anime. Talk about the bond the kids have.
Yeah.
And like their growth. Like that's the best
part.
I
think that's
and that's another objective opinion I have. The beginning of the show is so much better than the end.
Yeah.
Just these two lads going and doing BS.
Yeah, and that's what I like.
People underestimating them and them just busting people's asses.
And I love the idea, like, Caleb's family just being
Caleb's family was one of the best, like
if they would have got art, what?
You could have done spin-offs of the parents. You could have done past stories. They're 10 times better. I did like. Oh god. Well, no, I don't. I think they go to the wish arc to get going his Nen back, but I don't think it works or something. Or I think it does. I think they just wish his Nen back, which is a trope that I really sincerely hate.
Yeah.
But that's why I say.
Because they had done some shit too. I was gonna say that then, like, either he lost or traded his hunter license. And I'm like, I mean, I fucking guess.
Oh yeah, he did.
But you went through all of this. The one thing about having your hunter license, just don't lose it. You thought this was gonna be like the greatest honor, and here you would go. Oh, all right. So what's the point?
Yeah, he gave it away for some stupid.
So I get it. So I guess in your heart, you know you're a hunter. But I guess based on all your logic, though, that you usually get here, though, you're not. So whatever.
But after the first half, you get Kite's death. I think Kite's death is the weakest fucking death. You know, like y'all talk about how One Piece, no one dies. Well, at least when One Piece, when at least someone dies, it's impactful. And if you want to talk not dying, we need to talk about Bleach. Because I'm, like 200 and something episodes into Bleach, and I'm clawing my eyes out. All I watch day in and day out is Ichigo get his ass beat. He gets his ass beat 24/7. The only time he's not getting his ass beat is when it's a filler episode. And then the big reveal is just he gets a form he has no fucking control over, and then maxes out the fucking enemy. And I'm like, I want to get to the next arc because the biggest part of that annoyed me is, the Espada arc, which is like the main arc of the show. I've gone through like 2 breaks of that arc, all to get to this final moment where Ichigo just resurrects and is like, well, nah, nigga, I'm just not killable. I've got like 3 souls inside me that are just like, nah, bruh. So I'm going through all that. I'm not really. It's hard for me to finish Bleach, and it really sucks because 1,000 Year Blood War is the series, the new Bleach that they released under new production, not new production, but better production. Mm-hmm. It sounds awesome, and the world of Bleach is so fucking cool, but this show is so terrible. It's so terrible. It, like, I would willingly watch One Piece from episode 1 again before I ever watch the show again. I enjoyed almost every episode of One Piece. Yeah, okay, sure, it gets boring. Brother, I'm watching 1,000 episodes of One Piece. I don't mind when shit gets a little boring. I don't mind when it's just quiet times, dog. Like, I'm just here with my guys. Yeah. But, dog, this, Bleach just, it's got me tired. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna finish it because I just have a critics. Yeah, gotta see it through. I don't know, what do they say when like a doctor always gotta help someone? A motif? A pledge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a critic's pledge. I gotta see it through. But those shows are just not that good. And it's crazy to me because the arguments always circle around them, but I'm like, there's so many shows out there that are so good that y'all are just not watching. I mean, it's more of a simple Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like you're sitting here arguing over Dragon Ball, and it's like go watch fucking anime or something. Like go watch something that's anything else. Go watch, and that's the thing. Sometimes a lot of people only watch shonens, and you can tell a lot of the time, and it's just boring. It's boring, dog. I don't want to talk about My Hero all day. I don't want to talk about Dragon Ball. I don't want to talk about hell. No, I can't lie. I'm fully invested in One Piece, so I'll talk One Piece with anyone. But it's rare that you actually find someone who like will talk about One Piece because I feel like there's just such a stigma on it. Like, bro, One Piece has the same stigma that Kendrick does. Which is funny because if you check the forums for One Piece, like, we don't spoil each other. We have a very, like, calm community. But when y'all come out here talking shit about who's best and who's the top, well, man, yeah, sometimes we gotta pop out and show niggas, bro, because I'm sorry, but objectively and just logistically, One Piece is the greatest anime on Earth right now. Whether it's right now or in history, dog. Like, how can you... It's still going, dog. It's still going, so you can't even judge it yet. You know what I mean? Like, until you get to the end, because one of my biggest problems with Hunter is the end. That Chimera Ant arc is the most boring arc.
I like it.
It's so fucking boring, bro. It's literally, the best parts are Meruem and the little girl. The little blind girl?
Yeah.
That is the greatest story in the entirety of the whole show.
Yeah.
Greatest character interaction, greatest character growth. But that whole arc consists of sitting in a room. Killua goes back home, does some random shit.
Like, fuck her, bro. Look at you.
You don't look at anyone. I think, yeah, that's mainly what it was just seeing the dynamic of the ants. And I think that's why it bothered me so much, because it's basically like you just got rid of the whole cast.
Yeah.
Kurapika is a useless fucking character. Lorio, I don't know.
Yeah.
Another useless character.
Yeah.
Gon is useless right now. So now I'm just watching these enemies, and that's the only thing that made the show that arc in any way bearable. And then it's like I watch all of that just to get to Gon's Crash Out.
I love Gon Crash Out.
But objectively, really wasn't that great. I've seen niggas get their ass beat.
Yeah,
it was sick. It was sick. Hold on, no. It was sick. It's one of the best crash outs ever. But like, he only hit her like 3 times.
So fuck, he walked her.
He only hit her like 3 times, bro. Like, you gotta think like.
He was a nice, innocent, sweet boy. That's cool. He was chilling. He really ain't about that for real. But then he had vengeance. He said, "Oh yeah."
You know who else was a nice boy? Kaneki.
Yeah.
Before he sat in a chair for 3 weeks, having his fingernails and toenails ripped off, his fingers and toes broken repeatedly, his eyes plucked out, his teeth pulled out. And then you know what he does after that? Not after sitting in a room and crying about someone he lost. After getting tortured for weeks, he finally breaks out. And there's a 3-minute fight of him just mollywopping this dude and eating him alive. He commits cannibalism.
I mean, yeah, and I agree in comparison to other things. However, objectively stand alone, it's not like, oh, it's just weak. Like, no.
Standalone is sick. I'm just being
yeah.
about it. Standalone is sick as fuck. That Gon turned into. The only thing I wish from that is that he just didn't lose anything.
In anime. Yeah.
This is my thing. This is also my thing. Gon didn't have any standout powers until then.
Yeah, he didn't.
You didn't have to make it like that. You could have just been like whatever explanation you wanted, it really didn't have to be that complicated. You could have been, Gon really he's really about that. Like, he found a way. No, you know what it could have been? Could have been as simple as this. He sat in that room with malicious energy, malicious Nen for so long, and it stockpiled that when he saw Pito, it exploded, and that's what made him transform. It was a buildup of Nen over time. Instead of his future Nen coming down, he could have still built it up and turned into an adult. And the premise of, oh, now he's turned into an adult to handle whatever, like all the trauma he's gone through. Now that premise is still there. But like, when he gets all that malicious intent out, he's just gone again. With his Nen, when he's normal, bro, like.
Yeah.
And it's like, then he has the realization, that is who I have to be if I want to survive in the dark continent. That's who I have to be when I grow up. That's who I have to be if I want to be the strongest hunter and protect everyone I want to protect. Then we finish the story by him going arc to arc to arc to finally getting to that point.
They back it up.
But it's like, that's why I'm like, it's probably not going to finish. It's probably not going to finish. Like, that's the difference between him and Oda, which is the one that write One Piece. That motherfucker don't trip up. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. He doesn't trip up. Whenever there's like anything close to a pothole, he finds a way to loop it back. Whenever there's a character that you haven't seen in 500, 700 episodes, he finds a way to loop it back, bro. Like, we just met someone for the first time off of Shanks' crew. Like, or not even Shanks' crew, off of Gold Roger's crew, which is just like the OG nigga in the story.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't know how that nigga does it. But let's get off the anime, because I'll just talk forever about it, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy for the viewership.
It's cool. I just want a snack.
You know what, going through the list, I don't have much to say
Okay.
about the person.
Alright.
It's more of just go check him out. It's a young R&B artist, Nima Nakisa, Neema Nakesa. Not much to say.
Got it.
She's kind of hard.
Okay.
Like, felt like she deserved a little shot in the leg.
Type of vibe is it? What playlist would it go on?
Probably like a rock girl spiritual playlist.
Alright.
So you're just like,
Alright.
you just want to hear some like sonically pleasing sounds and vocals, like R&B type beat.
Word. Alright.
Yeah, she alright.
Alright.
I don't have not much to say because she's bad. It's more just like, I can't have too much to say about everyone because some of these people only have like one album out. If that. Like, there's some people I have on the list that only have like singles out.
But still just an overall solid collection. Cool. Alright. Yeah.
And then the last thing,
Yeah.
Lovers Anonymous. I'm gonna give you a choice.
Okay.
Oh no, we did the types question last week. I lied, you don't have a choice. Commitment is an underrated requirement in all relationships. Jesus.
It's an underrated requirement.
Yeah, like people don't really acknowledge how important just being committed in the essence of the word. Like the part it plays in a relationship.
Oh yeah. It's definitely underrated.
I feel like a lot of y'all don't think about how much, like, you gotta struggle for some things. You know what I mean? Like, the idea of just finding someone and then it's just, oh, I love them, and then it's just gonna be peaches and cream for the rest of your life. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna get into a relationship with someone for that, like, motive, at the end of the day, baseline, you have to just be mentally committed to that person. You got chapstick? You have to be mentally committed to that person, or else, when things go wrong, which eventually they're gonna go wrong, when you're not committed to them, you're gonna try and find ways out. You're gonna be like, like, by myself things would be different, but the whole point of a relationship, it would happen either way. You know what I mean? The struggles you would have to deal with being two people versus one person are always gonna be present.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find this perfect partner that you just live with and you never argue, you never have any disagreements or anything like that. That just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I feel like that was definitely an adjustment I had to learn because I'm quick. Like, you got one time to do me dirt. That's how I feel, and I'm out. I'm like, now I was like, no, sometimes folk don't mean
And that's the thing. If it's doing you dirt, yeah. You probably should have just let that go by. But
now take every...
Someone making an honest mistake, and a mistake that has no effect on you, really.
Yeah, or even inconvenience to me is not like, oh, they just don't care about me or my time. Like, no, it's something literally came up. Like, my bad.
A lot of people start to treat their partners like they're not the same as them. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't all have anxiety, or we don't all have bills and stress and all this other nonsense. And you let that pile on, and it clouds the fact that you're just supposed to be working with this person. Like, it's just about being a team. That's it. And you can't be a team if you're not loyal to your teammate. You can't be a team if you're not committed to your teammate. Or otherwise, you get people like, what's his face in Walking Dead that just keeps running out on everyone and getting them killed.
That shit, he's that shit.
He's a professional bailer, bro. I think in one of the episodes I want to talk about Walking Dead.
Okay, I'm definitely down for that.
Because I'm like, as I watch it for like the 5th time in my life, I'm like, this is actually one of the greatest shows I've ever watched.
And I used to like talk shit, like, I don't know why I want to sit around and watch zombies.
Dude, everyone used to talk shit.
And now like,
it's the same thing every season. They find a home, then the home gets overrun, then they're on the road, and it's like, well, what else would be happening? Did you want them to just stay in the same town for time? Nah, bro. Eventually, when they're in the town, I want some smoke to happen. Like,
yeah.
And if that results in the horse getting knocked down, well, now my boy's got to go find the new
I'd be so sad when the animals died. I'd be like, not the horse. And then they got the goat. And I was like, nah, man.
Yeah,
Somebody could have eaten the goat.
Horses, they love killing, bro. I don't know what... there's been like 3 horse deaths in the show so far. They love to kill a horse.
I hate that. Like, yeah, okay, you gonna feed them the mice or whatever, rodent, whatever, cool. The goats, the horse, no. The dog? I don't think I've seen your dog.
Oh, the dog.
Wait, whose dog I ate?
Whose dog got ate?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's dog got ate, but I'm thinking about the future.
Yeah, I'm like, I've seen enough dogs. It's coming.
Nah, there's one dog that's real cool. One dog that's real cool. I ain't gonna spoil it though. Alright. Let's wrap this empanada up.
Alrighty. That was our episode of Hear Me Out. I'm Missy. You can find me on Instagram at BigPitMo.
I'm Adam. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll get an Instagram out maybe sometime soon. There's a lot of shit coming out. I also realized 5 minutes ago, we never even acknowledged that we're in a whole new studio.
Oh yeah, welcome to the new spot.
Yeah.
Making it happen and whatnot,
We face each other now so we can see each other's beautiful faces. Not just stare at the camera.
Real official table and whatnot. You see it's real sturdy.
If we ever have a third person, maybe they can sit right there.
Yeah.
A guest star like Conan.
Alright.
Tony Braxton.
I would love to interview Tony Braxton. But we will see y'all next week.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.